I never thought I'd be the kind of person to admit this online, but here it goes. When I was 16, my best friend Jake and I made one of those dumb pacts you only see in movies. We swore that if we were both still single by the time we hit 30, we'd marry each other. At the time, it felt innocent. Safe. Like no matter what happened in life, I'd always have someone who'd choose me. For years, I carried that little promise around like a secret lifeline. Through bad breakups, failed jobs, and those lonely nights when it felt like everyone else was building families, I'd think, well, at least Jake and I have our plan. Fast forward to last month, my 30th birthday. Jake called me out of nowhere. He sounded casual, almost teasing, and said, "Hey, remember our little deal? Want to catch up over dinner?" My heart nearly exploded. I thought maybe, just maybe, the universe was finally aligning. At dinner, the nostalgia hit me hard. He looked the same, just a little older, a little sharper around the edges. We laughed about old teachers, shared stories about work, and for the first time in years, I felt that teenage warmth flicker back. But then I asked, half joking, "So, are we really doing this?" Jake smirked. "Oh, come on. You didn't actually believe in that, did you? I was just a dumb kid trying to make you feel better. I mean, look at me now. I've got a girlfriend. Serious too. Our pact was never real. It felt like someone had sucker punched me. For 14 years, I held on to that stupid promise, and he dismissed it in 2 sentences. I tried to laugh it off, but my chest was on fire. The conversation shifted, but I couldn't shake the sting. Then came the detail that turned my embarrassment into pure fury. Jake leaned in and said, "Honestly, it was hilarious back then. You had that massive crush on me, and I figured, hey, promising marriage at 30 would keep you hanging around. Guess I was right." I blinked at him. "You used it as a joke? As leverage?" He chuckled like it was harmless. "Well, yeah. I mean, you were always the backup. Nothing wrong with that." Backup. That word hit harder than anything else. I slammed my hand on the table, startling the couple next to us. "So for years, I was just your safety net? Some pathetic little fan club president waiting for scraps." His face drained of color. "I didn't mean it like that. No." I cut him off. "You meant it exactly like that. Congratulations, Jake. You just proved why every woman should run the second a guy offers a pact. It's never about love, it's about ego." I sat there, staring at him, the noise of the restaurant buzzing around us like static. For years, I'd carried this spark of hope, like a safety net in case life didn't work out. And now, that net was gone. But strangely, I didn't feel as broken as I thought I would. I pushed my chair back and said, "Thanks for finally being honest. Wish you'd said it 10 years ago, but better late than never." Jake shifted uncomfortably. "You're not mad?" I shrugged. "Mad? No. Embarrassed? Yeah. But mostly, I'm done waiting for people who never wanted me in the first place." For the first time, he looked nervous, like he'd expected me to beg, to cry, to cling. Instead, I paid for my half of dinner, grabbed my coat, and walked out. On the ride home, I realized something. I wasn't the fool for believing in a pact. He was the fool for stringing me along, for being too cowardly to admit the truth sooner. The next morning, I deleted his number. No big speech. No second chances. Just silence. Because sometimes the most powerful way to turn the tables is to finally stop playing their game.